Hello, adventurers, and welcome to Grognard and Friends, where friends gather to explore the world of the Aria and play a little game called Dungeons and Dragons. And speaking of the friends, let's check out this week's episode of Grognard and Friends. And welcome back. When last we left the friends, they had gone in search of the Baba. Each and every one went in and spoke to the Baba and had their own experience. Now, all back together, still in the middle of the night, they gather, all looking a little worn for wear. So, friends, you are all outside of the shack. Each of you had just had an audience with the entity known as the Baba. What do you do?
Does Gaius still look like roadkill?
You notice Gaius has bleeding from the eyes, the ears, and the nose. It seems to have dried up a little bit.
What?
What did
sorry.
you do?
Hold on. Kind of just like a swimming pool, kind of. Hold on. Yeah. I think there's some clotted blood in there. Oh, I had some intense vision stuff going on, like spirit questy kind of walkabout.
Oh.
Did no one else get shoved? Yes.
One moment. I forgot one little thing. Gaius, when you came out, the intensity of your visitation with the Baba kind of had you kind of in another state. But now that you're back with your friends, the one thing that you notice that you didn't notice before is your one hand is clenched into a really tight fist. And it's like exceptionally tight.
I try and either open it or like peel the hand with the other hand.
Okay, you can do that, and inside is a little blue marble.
Oh, son of a bitch.
So I'm going to bring everybody back.
Oh, they can't hear. Well, I had an experience. Did no one else get the magic flume ride through the cauldron?
I looked
guess
into
not.
it.
Yeah, I did too.
Oh, did they do the sucky face thing?
No.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Okay. You know what? I did kind of get her sort of agreement to just have a nice lay down, long rest here overnight in the sight of her house. Yeah. Well, you want to go back into the wood part where it just kind of like randomly eats it?
Continue.
So I'm thinking we sit down, get a little fire going, and we have ourselves a palaver.
What's
a sit-down
palaver?
chat. A chat. Talk around the fire.
Wasn't sure if that was another name for the stuff we're eating.
Oh,
yeah, I was hoping it was food
no.
too. I wanted a snack.
By the way, as you can see, there are a number of torch-like fires around you.
Are they like campfire fires, Paul? Or are they like
No, they are
torches?
pikes stuck in the ground with a skull on the top, and the skull is ablaze.
Ah,
Cozy.
the kind of ambiance I expect from this particular individual.
And, pretty soon someone should probably be coming around to see if you want breadsticks and, unlimited salad, probably.
Oh, yes.
Sick.
And can I get the wine that's in the jug, but with like the straw wrapped around the bottom as well? Is that an option?
Sure, and the plastic whale clinging onto the cup.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Get some
Right.
deep Olive Garden dive here.
Yes. Baba Garden.
If there's
Baba
if there's
Garden.
kitty if there's kitty cups involved, I want in on that though.
Mm. I think we should probably. I think I would like to sit down just so I don't pass out.
Fall down. Dead.
Yeah.
Ah, well,
Nikita,
I
Heal
wouldn't
yourself.
die.
Nikita,
Oh.
your Baba Garden just earned you inspiration, as you can see.
Gotcha. Inspiration via pun. Understood.
I can take it
How
back.
long-
I'm not.
I don't mind.
I was clarifying the rules. Is all. You always got to feel like you're being attacked. Unless I'm attacking one of your NPCs, then you're attacked. We
So
haven't
we all
rolled
sit
initiative.
down. We all sit
Yeah.
down around the fire.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, are we sitting
And we
around
have
a
a
flaming skull?
falafel.
No, not around a flaming skull. It's just like just a out of earshot
Regular
from the
fire.
cabin. Yeah. Just normal, average, everyday fire, not skull fire or whatever that is.
Do you want to go first with your flume ride,
Oh.
guys? Or heal
I think
yourself? Or something?
Paul, has Gaius taken damage since he's been in there, or is this?
Yeah, you took 8 points.
That's right. I took a little bit. It's not anything to write home about.
Bleeding.
Yeah, I'll tell that off.
And you took that other point I told you about.
Yes, I also
Okay.
have that damage. Don't worry about that. You didn't hear that. That's talking between.
Still worried.
Beings. No, it's just a little bit of.
You know what?
A bit of
How
blood.
about we go in the order of which we came in? Eldred,
I
you
like
went in
that.
first.
Yeah, Eldred, and you
Eldred
can
was
do that.
first.
Eldred can do that cleany spell on Gaius' face.
Oh,
Press
okay.
detergent.
First the detergent.
Mm-hmm.
And he casts it over Gaius's face, and the blood goes away.
Mm.
And yeah,
And there's
And.
always another effect. And
his nose just looks like it's running a lot.
but it's not.
You don't know.
I don't care.
Get it?
Yep.
Gaius, I think you got boogies now.
I don't care. I don't. Hey, Eldred, why don't you tell us what happened when you went in?
Da.
That place is scary in there. She
Mhm.
No shit.
and she's big.
Yeah, what'd you give
Really
up, bud?
big.
And
Firstborn?
I'm a little hesitant to talk about what I agreed to because I don't know that it'll come true otherwise because it hasn't happened
Guys,
yet.
I think the Bob is moving furniture. Did you hear
Hear
that?
shit in the background. Ah, son of a.
Stubs her toe.
Ah.
There was a lot of
Eldred?
stuff in there,
Yeah.
Da.
There was a lot of junk in there.
and Eldred says, and he kind of leans in, looks around behind at the shack, and kind of in a lower voice says, "There was a shit ton of magic in there."
Shocked to hear that. Yes. I got that vibe myself. So anything else you can share, Eldred, from your time in there? I know you don't want to necessarily break your wish, but
I was in and out pretty quickly.
yeah.
Did you look into the cauldron?
Yes.
What
Can you tell
did you
us
see?
what you saw?
I saw myself becoming a powerful wizard.
Oh, you went
But
with
you're
the.
already
Hmm?
you're already a
Wait.
powerful wizard.
We came here for a missing girl. You went with power for yourself?
I didn't ask for that vision. It just kind of happened. I don't know about you. I didn't get a menu. I just kind of got the price fix kind of
Well, you see, you got a
meal.
dicker, man. You got a dicker.
I didn't get that either, but I don't, I definitely wasn't looking for that either.
What?
What?
Argue with them for the price of a thing. Used. This is like the used carriage salesman thing we got to do. Do you not understand that?
I didn't ask to go first. I didn't have anyone to tell me what I should and shouldn't do.
I'm glad I did.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're welcome, Reed. I'm sorry I didn't grab you too, Eldred.
Okay. All right. So, Eldred, any other interesting tidbit? I know you don't want your wish to go away or whatever that nonsense is. Any other interesting info? Or
I think I told you it all. Like I said, it was real quick because
girl tied in the corner.
She kind of skeeved me out a little bit.
Yeah, she was intense. And I think she might have been into me a bit. But that's besides the point. So that's it with you, Eldred? Nothing else?
That's about it. Peeked in the cauldron, asked me what my biggest desire was. We kind of worked it out. And then I had the opportunity to leave, and I did.
Did your vision make you sad or happy or...
A little confused and a little excited, I think. And a little in awe.
Interesting. But it doesn't sound like you asked for information on the girl, so fuck.
She was really freaking me out.
All right.
And I just kind of got thrown in there real quick without us having to talk about what we were supposed to do and stuff. I'm sorry.
Thanks. Hopefully you won't be on whatever you agreed to.
Huh?
I'm assuming you now owe her something if she's going to grant you a wish, so I tend to assume negativity.
It's a solid.
Yeah. Okay.
I love your commitment to the... Anyway.
So, Reed, you were next.
Yeah, I was just new to all this.
We're all new to this.
Yeah, so she took my hands. We sat down, and she made me sit down at this table, and she was really big. And she took my hands, and then she asked me my name, my real name or something, and I tried to say Reed, but some weird words came out of my mouth. It wasn't Reed.
I got that too.
Wait a minute.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, no, wait. 3. I was 3. Butt trumpet?
Well, I managed to say my name, but a part of me really wanted to say something else, and I couldn't understand why.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that happened to me too, butt trumpet.
Did you say Eldred, or did you say something else? You said Eldred.
I said Eldred, but something in my head wanted to say something else.
Reed, what else happened?
Yeah.
Oh, then she wanted me to do stuff, and I just told her I thought I shouldn't, make tell her anything I wanted or anything like that. And then she said, she said I could trust her, and then she showed me the cauldron. Yeah, I mean, it was just I saw stuff in the cauldron. It felt like I was there, and I think I saw when I was like a baby and a small child. So I saw my past, I think, a little bit. But I was good, though, and I didn't give in, and I didn't really make a deal. And I don't owe anything for a little while, at least.
You didn't really make a deal?
Well, I just wanted
to...
Give me an insight check there, Nikita, and Reed, give me a persuasion or deception check, whichever you decide. You don't have to tell me.
Bam!
Woo!
Oh,
Yeah, you're
great.
screwed.
This bitch lying.
Mm, poorly at that.
Oh!
Really poorly.
So I just asked about the gem, on my forehead, and
Okay.
that was all. She didn't. She said when I wake up, I'll know stuff. I don't know what that means, so I guess I gotta take a nap.
Oh, it's gonna all happen when we go to sleep. That's
Oh, great.
Back.
yeah, fantastic.
Balls.
And I didn't have to. I don't owe her anything for a while at least. So
What?
For a
A
while.
while.
It's a
At
while.
least.
yeah,
Like
I don't know why she said I would owe her something, or she would take something later. I don't really know.
Eldred says, "You did a bargain on layaway."
Is that
you
the
never do
thing?
layaway.
But I'm fine, and I don't owe her anything right now. So
Nikita
Right.
has taken off her helmet and is rubbing her eyes vigorously.
I tried. I
We know, Reed. You
tried.
did very good. Right up till the fucking Shit.
But what did you get for whatever favor you now owe her?
Apparently, I'm gonna know stuff in the morning about the gem. I don't know.
Oh fuck, Reed, we came here for a missing girl. Damn it!
I know, but I panicked and I didn't know what to do. So I just tried to do nothing, and then that happened. I don't know.
Oh man, this is making me actually glad about my decision.
We're getting to you next.
No,
Or
you
after.
skip. Yeah, there you go. You
Yeah.
have a few other
After
people
me.
before me.
I think the
But-
best thing that could have happened was if I never went in there, and then that didn't happen. So I didn't, I didn't know.
Okay.
But maybe I'll know more about this gem in my head. Maybe it won't crack into a demon egg or something and consume me. So there we go. Or maybe
Unless
I'll just
That's
know
a
that
concern?
well,
Say worst case scenario hypothesis. There's no.
Really
Evidence
worst case
backing it up?
scenario.
I mean, it's a hypothesis. It's not yet a theory.
Jeez.
We're looking into it. Mostly.
Okay, but Trumpet, how
At a
did you do?
distance.
And just
So-
I'm not touching that thing.
Well,
Could be
same
contagious.
thing. She took my hands and asked me my name. Like I said, I was able to say it, but I, for some reason, wanted to say something else. I was visibly nervous. She showed me the cauldron, and I saw Mammalian.
Oh.
the bad
Was
wizard.
it your past?
That's the thing. It felt like he could see me now because he looked right at me and went, "There you are."
Ooh.
And it scared me so much. And she tried to offer me things. She tried to see if I wanted to make a wish with her, but I explained we were here on very specific business and that we were looking for Veronica Marner, and she couldn't give me details because it was other people's business, but she did say people in town have come to her about the Marner family.
Interesting.
She couldn't tell me who, but I think that's very interesting that people in town are coming to her.
Duh.
That's all
I
I,
hope it's
could
not
get
the
out of
baker.
her. Otherwise, she couldn't accept anything I was willing to give her.
Hmm.
So, but that's what I could find out.
Duh.
I really hope it's not the baker because we need to get more of that shortbread.
We will take it by force if we have to.
Yes.
Well, I'm sure you'll find out all about it in the morning.
Yeah. Well,
Ooh, are you
anyway.
gonna get names in the morning?
No, I meant with the. Never mind.
With you,
Oh.
your thing.
Oh, I'm just gonna find out about the gem thing. So, who knows?
Yes.
All right. Well,
How?
that's what happened with me.
Oof, I am so
How
sorry
what?
about Trumpet. How do you, I was just being weird. How do you think the townspeople got? We had a tough time getting out here. How did they wander out here and find her easily?
Somebody has to know something or have
Duh,
some easier way of getting here.
Did
duh.
anybody ask her if she like controls these vines and stuff in the forest and the creatures?
Did not ask that. No.
No, me either.
She
Well, I
might
did
let
ask
people
for her
through.
protection tonight, like from the forest, so we could see if that actually happens, which would then you could imply at least a certain amount of control and maybe show a certain amount of commitment to get here. Perhaps, I don't know.
Duh.
I mean, maybe this was to our skill level, if you catch my drift, and then the other people will had challenges to theirs. It's a magic evil forest thing. I'm used to normal nature kind of stuff, not trees eating
Well,
this
I
nature.
guess I'm happy this isn't normal nature.
This is not normal nature, no.
No, this is witchy
Trees on the
nature.
whole, trees on the whole don't try to consume people.
Hmm.
Good. This is comforting.
It should be.
Nikita?
Yeah. Um, like with you all, asked me my name, took my hands. I did not say what I thought was my name. Um, said, show me something to put me at ease. And then I looked in the cauldron, which was the opposite of putting me at ease. Um, my visions, I think, could have been the future, but they were different possible futures. Uh, I saw, I floated up. I saw very far north to something very shiny up in the far north. And then there were mountains, I think, on the east side with a castle frozen in ice and a tower that holds a really cool sword.
Ooh.
Um, but then it was like I was writing in my blood something and very happy, like I was signing away something to somebody. So yeah, that was not good.
That was
Uh,
in your vision?
yeah.
Oh.
So hopefully these are not all like mandatory or for sure kind of things. Um, but yeah, I specifically asked about Veronica. Um, I tried to offer her my helmet. She didn't want that. I tried to offer her the blue marble, but I don't have that anymore.
Mm.
And so I tried to offer her the ogre snot candle, which is weird because she like held it, did something magically to it, and then said, "It's powerful, but only I can use it." But that's all I got. So I wasn't.
So it's a dwarven snot candle? Maybe?
Might be.
Hmm.
Can't see. This is
Hmm.
possible.
Is dwarven snot known to be powerful? Says Eldred.
Mystical alchemical properties have been. I mean, it's all the crap they inhale down there in the mountains.
Mm.
You never. I can't say I've studied it. All right, like
It can be used for like mortar,
it's
and
mortar.
yeah,
That is the
it's how to get all the
maximum I know
bricks to
about.
stick together.
That
The
is
next time
solid
you
as
and
shit.
the next time you and guys have a drinking contest, we could harness the snot to make candles.
Be
Powerful candles.
one with the snot, my lady.
Yeah. So
Smell
I
it.
came out and it was Gaius's turn.
Well, okay. So, where to start? I guess casual flirting was part of it.
That's really weird, by the way.
But
Yeah.
I mean, to put it was just a thing. You try whatever you can to get the best deals.
Eldred says, way to
Um,
take one for the team there, man.
Sadly, it just I wasn't in the mood really. The hideousness. Anyway,
So foreplay
oh
wasn't her thing, huh?
no, I just I'm a softer, gentler kind of. Anyway, um, so did anyone notice anything special about the inside of the shack? Because I did.
It was creepy.
It looked super familiar to one I had been in previously.
Which one?
The treed woman? Moatar?
I would assume so, right? Paul, correct me if I'm wrong. Yes, Mama Tars. It reminded
No.
me of. No? Who the hell? This is my history check. I made it. Help me.
You made it. You didn't make it amazingly make it. You made it enough to know that it was familiar to you, that you had seen it before. That phrasing is very important. You had seen it before.
Ah, shit. Okay, never mind. It could have been in one of my vision quests because I apparently
Oh.
have those a lot. Oh, fuck! I gotta stop drinking.
Is that
so
where you
much.
saw the
I don't
elephant
know where I
guy?
saw. No, no, he was just in the bar with me.
Huh.
He was more of a corporeal hallucination. This was more of like flash. I see a tower explode. Flash. It could have been one of those. Yeah,
Ah.
yeah. Anyway, so that was interesting, but it could have been one we were
Ah.
into. But I don't think it was Mamatar. One I've seen, but not maybe being in.
Hmm.
Let's see what else. So did the creepy hand thing, spoke in tongues to the thing when she asked about my
Interesting.
name. Oh, and then I got the sploosh and this, which
So
I
you did
guess.
flirt with her.
Oh, Eldred, we're going to have to start a human resources department for this adventuring group for you.
I'm just trying to keep
cauldron.
up.
You
But
actually
so
went into the cauldron?
well, just
Yeah.
kind of it went in and on me. I guess is the best. Like you guys just looked into it.
Did you fall
Yeah.
in?
Yeah.
You just looked into it. Oh no, I didn't fall into it. No, it was kind of like it
Swan dive?
came. It came to me.
The water attacked you?
Yeah.
It was just more gelatinous than just water. But anywho, so
Yeah.
that hence the blood. Anywho, so super intense kind of experience. So out of body, floating up the sky, back around. Apparently, we're on a sphere. In case anyone's curious, that blew my mind. Um, then
What?
we came back, and there was a nature spirit that I kind of interacted with. One made of flame and smoke. And then that was really cool and very interesting looking. And then there was a bright light to the north, and I saw berobed figures. Yes, Nikita.
No, I saw a bright sparkly in the north too. I didn't see berobed figures though.
Yes, with berobed figures, and one of them seemed to be the leader. Was speaking in a deep voice, but it was familiar in some way to me. And it was talking about this is important for the class. that the manuscript had been found to be translated, and it was glamour to be prevented from reading. Um, this was a little bit before your time, Nikita, but we have had, pulling out documents out of this parcel. He's like, it's in there somewhere. Later. Um, Basically, these rogue guys kind of got jumped in the stone's throw way back when and left some
Paperwork?
fragment of paper and paperwork and hinting at this. And basically, that this robed figure said that even though they had also failed, their brethren to the south had also failed in their ceremony, which I'm going to. Ankmar is south of Seven Rivers, right?
Correct.
All that, yeah. So I'm going to assume if it's another major cult, I don't know, lodge, I don't know what kind of organization they aspire to.
Holy Order
Lions
of the
Club.
Water Buffalo.
Shiners, I don't know.
Shriners.
But, yeah. So,
Odd Fellows.
correct. So apparently they were holding a similar kind of ceremony that also failed. But here is where it gets good. And by good, I mean bad. Because then I heard screaming of like thousands of voices, I would assume. All from a distance, obviously. And then I saw what looked to be a mansion or mansions on top of a cliff. Like on Clifftop in Seven Rivers, ablaze. Probably. And then I also saw what appeared to be Seven Rivers overrun with the abominations, taking people hostage. Oh, also large creatures, like real big, like city big in the sky.
Gaius,
They were hidden in clouds and whatnot, so
give me a intelligence saving throw, please.
not again. Let's see. It's just one of these. 8.
Okay. That's the saving throw. You get no bonuses?
I do not have any bonuses to intelligence because I am wise, not intelligent.
Okay. You get a massive headache as you try to remember that part, and you take 3 points of damage, psychic damage.
Okay. At which point you just see more blood coming out from all the
Ah!
holes. Like,
Stop.
What?
Heal. Stop. You're
All right.
bleeding again.
oh, okay. Well, I guess I figured out what did it. So I just won't
Yeah.
think about that part. You guys have it now, so you can just remember that for me. Oh,
Great.
it's a little bit of
Do
a.
you
I've
think
had
that
worse.
was...
I've had worse hangovers. It could have been
Remember when
prophetic.
we were traveling to Forest Grove and there was that big like thing that came
Light in
out
the
over the
sky?
lake?
Yes.
Yeah. You think that was something in your vision?
I mean, it could have been. I mean, it could have been related. It could have been that ceremony that maybe it didn't work out quite so well. I don't know. But what I did see was stuff you've already heard from me, so I'm not going to repeat it or think about it too hard. But needless to say, this wasn't necessarily a vision that I was gifted by my God, like before, where I kind of saw what was going to happen with Butt Trumpet's Tower before it did, if you guys recall that one. If I didn't share that with you, I had a prophetic vision of the tower bursting, and that kind of did happen almost immediately after that. So I really, really hope that this isn't the kind of accuracy I have, because if it is, Seven Rivers is screwed. Let's see. Did that. That was intense. I recovered from that. And then after that, I think it was the nature spirit's voice basically challenged me. Like, will I be a spark to set the world ablaze for change, or will I wallow in self pity? So, like, calling me out on, I guess, lackadaisical attitude I might have, which I am not keen about. Did all that, and then I may or may not have parked my eye away for the girl's safety, location, whatnot, and then
What?
came back here, and
Don't
oh,
you
good
try to
news,
pull a Reed.
blue marble.
Wait, you have the. Why do you have the blue marble? Wait,
I don't
no,
know.
the eye thing. You will not distract me.
Hmm.
What did you say about your eye?
I said I would consider sacrificing my vision, well, one eye, for knowledge of the girl. I did not
And
100% agree to it. The terms are to be negotiated.
So you have to talk to her again?
Yeah,
Hmm.
or not.
Yeah?
Listen, we came. Listen, we came here for a child that's missing. I'm willing to
Yeah, I was kind of.
sacrifice my life to help people. Don't you people get this?
I
Everyone
do. I
else went
just.
in
yeah,
there and were either said no, which I can understand and respect, or asked for things for themselves. I went in there looking after for another person. That's what I do.
I was just. I was just kind of hoping we would just find her in there or something. I didn't think we'd have to
So was
do
I.
stuff like that.
But that has not
We
happened
all
yet.
want to find her. We all
Yes.
care about
yeah.
finding her, but we do care about all of our safety as well. And I don't mean as individuals, I mean as a group. If
And
she wants
I,
And our
something from one
eyeballs.
of us, she might want something from all of us.
Eyeballs
like I
are
said,
important.
I I said, like I said, it was a maybe thing. It might not.
Eldred says, wait a minute. Someone just said something.
Eyeballs are important.
No. Have we ruled out that Veronica's not in the shack or in the hut?
Nope. I haven't ruled it out.
Well,
I can't say I investigated.
when I talked to the Baba, it said that it could not share information directly about it because it had to deal with someone back in Forest Grove. And I got the impression it was one of her parents that made the deal.
Mm. Mm.
I mean, the other thing we could do is just take a look around in there.
Uh,
Eh.
the other
Eldridge,
How?
thing.
with our eye is why we still have them, for one.
Other thing.
Hmm.
Maybe since you have the marble, you can go back in and see if she wants that instead of your possible eyeball.
I mean,
Like, can
quite
I
possible.
renegotiate?
I mean, I really like this marble, though. Like, a lot.
So
More
do
than your
I, but
eye?
it's your eye or
Well,
something
no. I
else.
mean, no. Paul, no.
What?
Paul, no.
Paul, what?
Well, do I like the marble more than my eye?
I don't know. You were very willing to give up your eye very quickly. So I
I
really
was not.
that would have to be your decision.
I was not. We argued for a good half hour or more before I said maybe. I'll consider it.
I don't know that there
Yeah,
was arguing so much as talking around it.
yes. Oh, you wanted to steal my. Oh, she wanted to steal my luck. I mean, who gives that up? Unless it was my bad luck, she could have all of that. I got tons of bad luck.
Please try offering the marble.
I
Please.
mean, I could. Yeah. I mean, I'll.
You
It's
do really
better
like
than
the
your-
marble, but versus your eye, only you know.
Yes. Okay. So that's what happened on my summer vacation. Anyone else's? Yes. Like I said, I wanted to get the girl out, and I said I would consider it, but I was also curious to see what the rest of you did because I wasn't sure if one of you had made a better deal and maybe got it without, say, losing appendages.
Oh,
We
I
tried.
just
We
remembered
tried
something.
offering things. What?
Hmm.
Ah,
Um, so, um, I, um, I might have some sort of sibling somewhere, and it might be causing harm or something. But I
wait,
don't really
What?
know
what?
about
Huh?
that too much.
Huh?
Yeah, when I saw my past, um,
Mhm.
apparently there was I saw this orphanage, and I was taken from there, and apparently the person who uh, got me out of the orphanage could have taken the other one too, and it may have been a sibling or something. So who knows? And something about causing harm. I don't really know what that
So
means, but
your deal is going to cause harm to a person you don't know, but are potentially related to.
no, no. I was just viewing this. It was like in the
Oh,
cauldron. I saw.
gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha. Oh, okay. So,
So
you
it
might have
happened
family.
in.
It's
I might have
nice.
family, sure. Mhm.
Yeah.
And
I pray
they
to
may or
God
may
they
not
did
be
not.
evil.
I pray they didn't join a gang of halflings in Seven Rivers. 'Cause boy, would that be awkward.
Ah,
Because
Uh,
we killed a lot
maybe
of
we've met them
halflings.
already.
hmm.
Maybe you body surfed them to the ground at one point.
Would
I
you have
hadn't
Or
thought of
recognized
boiled them
that.
alive.
Hey, but the good news is that your brother might have saved your life if you body surfed
Yeah.
him and landed on. Yeah. Okay.
What sure it wasn't one of them.
Yeah. Okay.
They didn't look anything like me.
So does anyone else have magical gewgaws or something we could like also pass along there aside from blue marble? Anyone?
I just got
Well,
that thing in
all
my
I
head.
have?
I tried offering my necklace that Alistair gave me, but apparently it only works for me.
Hmm. Okay.
Huh.
Like the
Well,
candle.
unless you
Or
strike her head off
altered,
of her body.
or
Yeah, none of that.
Are we still staying here?
Yeah, nothing else. I didn't change anything after I found out that. So the real question will be: do we take what we get from the Baba and go? I guess. Do we go to sleep? And Reed and I will just have to deal with some problems later on.
I
and
think we need
Eldred.
it.
And Eldred.
I'm keeping my fingers
May
I
I
crossed.
frankly
try
No
think
with
we
the
problem.
need the
marble?
long rest after everything.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Yeah.
we had a bit of a short rest that was interrupted, but yes, we need to have a good lay down.
May I try with the marble? I never made the deal with her.
I mean, I can't say no. So could you take it from my hand, please?
Okay.
Hmm?
Nikita reaches out and goes to take it from his hand. All good?
It's a little tug, but it lets go unless Paul tells me otherwise.
No, you're good.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
butt trumpet. Butt trumpet.
Hmm?
Why are they acting so weird about the rock?
I don't think this is a magic that a lot of people are used to. Frankly, I'm amazed I am. I mean, I've seen Mamoulian and Alistair handle different stones that kind of look like parts of that one. So maybe I'm just used to it, but it's very powerful stuff, and that's concentrated into one whole spherical portable bit. So
Hmm.
I'm
Okay.
thinking that, yeah.
So what are you gonna do with it, Nikita?
Well, I'm going to see if the Baba, in exchange for it, she had mentioned not changing or altering other people's deals, but if I make a new deal where this is in place of what you guys all offered in the future,
I am almost certain you can't do that because I was asking for actual knowledge of where the girl was, and she said that she could not. So she was going to give me the ability to find her because she had made deals with others and could not change those. So if that's what your plan is, don't go in there. Don't do it.
Don't I have to try?
I mean, you can, but she's going to misinterpret it in exactly the way she was. Because my deal that I had set out was a quid pro quo kind of thing, and then I tried to add in a couple of extra magical items for a boon to be rewarded later. And that is not what I'm getting, apparently. Because she decided.
I'm so confused.
Yeah, well, no. Believe me, that's not the deal I made. So we're going to see what happens. And if it does something I don't like, then we're going to have a second discussion with the party. Coming back when we have more power.
I don't like that. I'm going to try anyway.
Well, this pot calling kettle black here. Don't do it, but Godspeed. Bacchus
Okay.
bless. Literally.
Nikita
Bacchus
is going to go knock up on the door.
Please be careful.
You knock on the door and you hear from the other side, "Ah, Dirt Farmer, you changed your mind, you little romantic softy." And the door slowly opens.
And I'm
Oh.
standing there. Nope.
"Ah, girlfriend, come in.
Thank you.
Men are such teases, aren't they?"
They can be, I guess. If they know what they want. You know what I mean, right?
Oh, yes. That's why I thought it was the Dirt Farmer again. What can I do for you, sister?
I am in a difficult position. The Gaius, your dirt farmer, has said you will not alter his deal.
Once bargains are struck, they are made. They cannot be altered. Only new bargains can be made that do not change the other ones. Or if you're looking to change another one with their approval, that's a greater price.
With their approval.
In this particular case, if you want to change the agreement of the abandoned one, I would be open to that, being that he would probably be happy to be rid of it.
Would this not round... Okay, it's round, but apparently not a marble.
Looks like a marble to me.
It looks like a very fancy rock to me, which may or may not have been mined from somewhere. But I think it has magical properties. And I am truly hoping it is worth it to change Gaius's and maybe read an Eldritch? Do you, or
She reaches a may I?
of course.
And between these long, black, dirty nails, she plucks the marble from your hands and puts it under that long nose that's dripping a little bit, sniffs it. Sticks out this black, long tongue that comes out about 6 to 8 inches and touches it.
Gene Simmons'
Smacks,
mom.
smacks her lips, and you see these strings of greenish mucus kind of stretch between her mouth. Puts a hand over, you see it glow for a second. Hands it back to you and says,
Spasiba.
"That is indeed an interesting little bauble, but certainly not the equivalent of breaking one bargain, let alone 3. What exactly is it that you want to accomplish, young lady? Maybe we don't need to even deal with the grape stomper. Maybe just us girls can work something out. What is it you truly desire?"
At this point, I want them to be safe.
Who?
The ones you have made deals with of my friends, Eldred, Reed, and Gaius.
They are safe. They're outside my hut.
For now.
You know how men are. It's
Yeah.
tough to keep them safe. They're not very bright. And they have those urges, you know. They just do things without
I think
thinking.
all of us do that sometimes.
True. True. I've had some occasion to do things that not necessarily regretted the next morning, but definitely probably would have made the decision had I been in my right mind. Had I not been preoccupied.
It happens to everyone.
But do tell me, other than their safety, what is it you wish?
I am curious about your pumpkin jack-o'-lantern that seems to be lighting the room.
We could do something about that. Would you like it?
May I look at it
You
in
certainly
detail?
may. Go ahead. Be my guest.
Spasiba. Oh, can I use my inspiration?
Sure.
On what? Investigation?
Investigation? Yeah, investigation. That should work.
Investigation. Inspiration is what? 1d4?
No, I'll give you advantage with this.
Oh, you sure?
Yeah.
But it uses up the.
It uses up the inspiration.
You got it. Were you ever called Palpatine in another life, my lady?
That name does not ring any bells.
Yeah, it just popped into my head for some reason. It was weird.
It has a nice ring.
It
Kind
does.
of like a delicate little flower, like a name of someone I would get along with.
Probably.
Okay, so with that roll, you look at this uh, jack o' lantern, large pumpkin, probably about the size of a decent sized pumpkin. It's got that very standard jack o' lantern face carved into it. The top has a thick vine coming out of it that kind of curls around the back and rests almost looking like it's grasping the roots into the wood between the boards on the side. Now,
Okay.
what you find very interesting is when you look inside the face of it, you see the flame in there that is lighting up a good portion of this room. But there is no candle. There is no anything except a flame that seems to be floating there in the center.
Hmm. Do I feel heat coming from it?
A little bit, very minimal, nothing bad. And behind you,
Right.
you hear, ah, don't be rude. Lift yourself up and show her. All of you. And you see the vine kind of reach up and lifts the pumpkin up so that you can see underneath, and it tilts so that it looks at you. And it whereas before it was kind of a straight jagged line across the bottom, that the mouth part, now that's smiling down on you.
It moves. That is.
Oh yes.
Uh, I apologize. Does the pumpkin have a name?
That would be up to you. I just yell what a shithead if I need something, but you can call it whatever you want. It'd probably like what you called it better than what I called it,
Don't sell yourself short.
though. Oh, you're
It
too
seems
kind.
to. It seems to do as you wish, and I appreciate it showing itself to me.
The vine twists it around and gives it like a half spin each way so you can see around the back and everything. And it looks like a pumpkin that's in pristine condition.
Fascinating. I uh, I will have to think about this pumpkin,
Very
but I
good.
definitely appreciate your willingness to discuss it.
I'm always here.
Have a
You
good
can
night.
relax, shithead. And the pumpkin kind of rests back down on the table. Is there anything else, child? Sister?
Not for now. I
Okay.
I think I will go back out to my friends. Thank you again.
Very good.
There we go.
Okay, you see Nikita come out of the house. The door shuts behind her, and she has a curious smile on her face as she comes towards you.
What happened?
Well, first off, Gaius, you were correct. It wasn't that I didn't trust you or believe you, but I had to give it a shot. I'm dumb that way. So I apologize for that.
Well, that's
She
all
would
right. I
not
mean,
she would
I'm
not
so
break any of your deals, and apparently the marble isn't worth even breaking one of your deals, let alone all three. There's something weird about the pumpkin she's got that's lighting up her room.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. So something struck me, and it goes back to what Eldred said about maybe Veronica is still in the room
You think she's in the
because
pumpkin?
or has been turned into the pumpkin. I We've been awake a long time. I might be losing it, but just something Have you ever heard the phrase when someone says they are the light of my life, or they light up the what am I trying to say? Do you know what
They light up a room?
da? I
Wait
don't
a
know if
minute.
anyone's da. Are you thinking yeah?
Beautiful girl, magical older woman, pumpkin. I think we're trapped in something that I would not be able to legally reference.
Hmm.
I don't
Oh my
follow. Fill me
god.
in. What's going on?
I think someone referred to Veronica as the light of their life, or she lights up the room because she is attractive. And so the Baba took that from them, possibly Silas, and is using it to literally light up her hut. I think she turned her into a fucking pumpkin.
Well, didn't in our interviews didn't someone determine that her personality changed kind of wildly,
Da.
and we just chopped it up?
After the one, basically once, um, I don't know about human puberty, but for dwarves, it's like right around my age, actually. So once she hit puberty and the boys started liking her, she
Mm.
started using them more as opposed to trying to be friends with people. Am I remembering that right? Is that what you were thinking,
That
Gaius?
sounds kind of similar. Yeah, I think so.
And it was potentially around after her mother had disappeared, or and that's another thing.
The mother.
Mom just disappeared.
That's right.
Then we
You
got
think the mom's a pumpkin too?
I don't have no idea. Well, I think we
It's
found
possible.
the problem with Forest Grove.
Yeah,
Pumpkins. Mhm.
Yes, pumpkins.
that too.
Question is, what do we do about it?
Eldred, do you know anything about breaking curses?
It's powerful magic, but that's with just your average spellcaster.
Hmm.
I don't even know what this is because it's not
Mm.
typical magic. I really don't have a clue.
I mean,
Uh,
I
Hmm.
can remove curses. I don't know to what level this. Like, I know I have the ability to remove it. Like, the ability to just remove a curse.
How
Specifically,
confident are you, Nikita? Sorry, 1 second. Nikita, how confident are you that Veronica might be the pumpkin?
Um, if I had 5 mugs of beer in front of me, I would say 4 of the 5.
Okay, those are pretty
Confidence
good
level.
odds.
And the Baba's willing to negotiate for the pumpkin. She was showing it
Hmm.
off. And maybe that means I'm stupid and I'm making this all up in my head. But I'm willing to try the marble for it, even if we just wind up with a fucking pumpkin. Not marble.
She'd be willing to accept it in exchange for the pumpkin?
She's willing to make a deal for it, hopefully for the marble. If not,
Hmm. Well, I say we sleep on it,
yeah.
determine how we feel in the morning.
And maybe we've got this Baba all wrong, and
probably not.
no, we've got her pretty much right.
I think it's found out.
But hopefully, whoever gets information in the night isn't immediately paying for it.
Yeah. Hmm.
Any other thoughts?
If there's a chance that she is in there and just turned into something else, all we have to do is figure out how to undo what's been done.
Duh. For all we know, but Trumpet, we could ask you to cast your farting light spell, and then one of your little string waves will come out and dissipate the freaking. I don't know. I'm not a magic person.
Hey, who knows? I mean, there's always a chance no matter what I try to do.
Yeah, it's. You did accidentally spell magic that one time.
True. Not on. We know it wasn't on purpose. He's not angry with you. You're not angry with
No,
him, right?
I'm just. No, it's more of an observation.
I know, but it's a little piercing.
I would say it happens to all of us, but not really. Just we screw other things up.
Eldred
I know
says
you're trying really
happens
hard
to
to
all
make
of
me
us.
feel better.
Eldred says it happens to all of us, but each in our own way, I think, is what Nick
There
was
we
saying.
go.
I get embarrassed all the time.
So, maybe
So shall we
I say
sleep
we
on
talk
it?
about this. Yeah, I say we sleep on it.
I'm ready for a nap. I feel like I got pretty beat up by the forest, so, and the
I
quicksand
think we
stuff.
all did.
Yeah.
I've experienced probably more psychic trauma than it's healthy for a brain.
No shit.
Sorry, blood clot near what?
Yeah.
Lots of trauma.
Will we need to do watches, or do you think we'll be good?
Oh, we should probably do that. Should probably do that. Just, you really gonna trust?
Yeah, I mean, last
Yeah.
time I was asleep and there wasn't a watch. I'm
We're
pretty
gonna
sure
wake
it was
up
when
stripped naked of all of our stuff if we all go to sleep
Yeah.
at once. You realize that,
Baba
right?
was.
I think
Baba
you're the
will
only one
sit
that's
on
going to
each
get
of us.
stripped naked.
Yeah, but I mean, and then the stuff is taken.
I don't want the Baba to sit on me and poke my forehead anymore. So
Listen, all I know is I told her no means no. If she can't respect that, they are not cool.
Then they are canceled.
Hey,
That's right.
I will go back to Forest Grove and I will start a social group of individuals.
like a gang.
Who wants to start?
We will
yeah.
post on the local bulletin board
Oh,
all
yeah,
about
local
it.
message
Right.
board. Yes.
Bile Jane is a bad person thing.
A grassroots campaign of
So
negativity.
usual order?
Hashtag Baba Boo Boo.
Baba, no.
So usual order for watch.
Yeah, usual order for the
Yeah.
watch.
Mm-hmm.
Brain trauma first.
Okay, so Gaius, you're first.
Yeah,
Gaius, roll me a 20 cider, please.
try that. Oh man, I really hope that's good for me and not bad.
You sit there and take your watch. The fire light from within the hut continues on. Every now and then you see a shadow moving about. First half of your watch is totally uneventful. You hear about midway through your watch, you just kind of hear whispers like,
Shoot. That's fucking creepy ass woods. Stop. I like the woods normally.
and that continues off and on during your watch, and then your watch is ended, and it's Reed's turn.
Thank God. I kick Reed. Hey.
Just read what.
Oh, Reed. Nothing really happened. Creepy whispers from the woods. Bleh. Usual. Don't
Okay.
go following lights off into the distance or anything else. Don't. If there's a candy house, you stay the hell away from it.
Why?
Or one made
That
of
would be
bacon.
great.
No. Just no.
Ah,
No.
all right. Can't make any promises, but okay.
Now I go to sleep.
Okay. Reed, if you would be so kind as to roll me a 20 cider, please.
11.
Throughout your watch, you notice that the hut is still well lit with firelight from the inside. Every now and then you'll see some shadows moving about. But about midway through your watch, you give me a perception check, please.
15.
Okay. From above, up above somewhere, you hear, "Help us, help us."
Can I see anything up there?
You see shadows, kind of, and you hear the creaking of rope. The voice kind of sounds a little strangled and muffled. And then you hear a second voice saying, "She did this to us. Help, help, please."
Oh my.
And you just hear the creaking of ropes.
Okay. I am going to do my best to keep an eye in that direction, but I don't want to go anywhere near that.
Okay. Your watch continues. You periodically hear the creaking of ropes and it's those two voices. It's not like you hear anything else, but it's things like, "I know you can hear us. Help us. You will have our fate too. She will destroy you too."
Oh, jeez.
And the other voice says, after there's a long pause and you just kind of stay silent, the other voice says, "I hope when you are suffering as we are, that someone comes along and ignores you too."
Oh, jeez. Who's next on watch? Butt
Nikita. Nikita's
And
next.
Nikita. All right, I wait as long as I can, and then I'm gonna wake up Nikita. Nikita,
It's you, it's Nikita's watch.
Nikita,
Oh, I thought
Nikita,
okay.
Nikita. I
Oh,
gotta tell you something.
Yeah,
I gotta tell you something.
oh, is it butt trumpet?
Okay.
Is it butt trumpet? Okay,
nothing
butt
personal.
trumpet is you. It is you.
No problem.
That's what I thought. Yeah,
Okay.
I think we go in like square order.
Okay. Sorry, Nikita.
Butt trumpet.
What is it?
Butt
What
trumpet.
happened?
There are voices from. See the shadows up in the trees. I don't know if Gaius heard them because
Oh,
he didn't say
God.
anything, but it sounds like people hanging in the trees, and they're telling me that the Baba's gonna do the same thing to us, and they want me to go help.
Oh, God.
Should I climb up there? I don't know what to do.
I don't know if you. I don't know if it's safe.
Butt trumpet,
I'm
give me
pretty
a
sure it's not
perception
safe.
check.
I'm pretty sure it's not safe.
12?
Okay, earlier on you saw some humanoid-looking shapes look to have been hanging pretty high up in the trees. And as you're talking to Reed, every now and then you can hear the creaking of rope. It sounds like twisting, because there is a little bit of a breeze.
Well, Do you want to at least climb up and take a look?
I mean, no, I don't want to, but I feel like I should.
Well,
I
unfortunately, if they're here tonight, they'll be here tomorrow. And you want to know about your gem. And there's a
yeah.
strong chance that if you do anything tonight, you might not get that chance.
Uh,
I'll confer
I
with Nikita and she'll probably confer with Eldred. We'll see what we should do.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to sleep. This is horrible.
I know. I know. It's scary for all of us.
All right. I'm I will try and I'll try and lay down and cover my ears. Oh god.
Okay, so I need Gaius everyone but Gaius to take off their headphones.
Who am I
Gaius,
murdering in my sleep?
it takes you a little while to fall asleep. You know,
Mm.
the whispers seem to have really gotten into your head. But finally you get into sleep and it's, this you're just floating in darkness. And then you feel a little bit of a weight on your chest. And being a healer, for a moment you're worried that you might be having a problem with your heart.
I open my eyes.
You open your eyes and you see Bile Jane sitting on your chest, leaning down and saying, "Hello, lover. I just wanted to give you the opportunity to come inside if you had changed your mind."
Oh, sorry. I have had a very long day, and I
If
needed to
you
recharge.
change your mind, I'll leave the door open. I have such sights to show you.
Oh, great.
We can work a very good deal. And she leans in real close and says,
Mm.
I would love a child.
Oh
And
my.
things fade back to black, and you continue your sleep. And you can take your headphones off now, Gaius.
All right.
Butt trumpet.
Yo!
You. Roll me a 20-sider, please.
13?
Okay. Throughout your watch, every now and then, there's a little bit of a breeze. Every now and then you hear the twisting and creaking of rope. You think you catch some sounds on the wind. Kind of every now and then you'll catch things that just sound like little blue. She will come for you. She will destroy. And things similar to that.
Okay.
And that's about it, though. Periodically, you get things like that as you're unsure what it is, but that's about it. Butt trumpet, you're waking up, Nikita?
Yes, I want to catch her up.
Okay.
How
Nikita,
bad is it?
both. Well, Reed has been hearing this. I don't know if Gaius has, but I've been hearing it. There are voices up in the trees. Remember how there was a reference to people hanging up there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of, she did this to us, she'll do the same to you, she'll destroy you, etc., etc. So I can't tell if these are ghosts or if she enchanted them this way. Reed was feeling hella guilty that he wasn't doing anything to, like, help these people, but I feel like if he went up there, it would be worse.
That's a good point. I would have almost thought that we were hearing from them, but everything seems like a trap with this
Exactly.
Bile Jane.
If you hear anything, pass it along to Eldred, okay?
Ah, I will.
Okay.
Okay, Nikita, roll me a 20 cider, please. As you go through your watch, you notice that the firelight continues in the hut. Every once in a while, you see a shadow move around in there. Occasionally, on the wind, you hear what's could be whisperings. I mean, if you had a really good imagination, really nothing really occurs throughout your watch.
Based on the fire skulls, can I see? If I look up, can I see where the bodies are hanging?
Give me a perception check, please.
Oh yeah.
At the moment, it's a little dark, but when you came in, you saw it looked like it could have been bodies hanging way up in the trees, but up pretty high.
Right. Right. I'm going to try to whisper back.
Okay.
Uh, if you're trying to send me a message, I can't hear you. Um, I'm a dwarf and I don't see or hear well, apparently. So, gonna need a little more information.
Give me a persuasion check, please.
Oh, dear Lord. What am I persuading?
And I'll give you advantage on it just because for the sheer iron will of it.
Oh! 7, 8.
Okay. You don't hear anything for a while.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, it's really quiet for a while. All you hear is the breeze, the occasional creaking of rope, and the flames kind of in the breeze. And just when you've given up, you do hear a little bit. She will destroy you as she did everyone in the village.
I'm going to try to answer.
Okay.
She's kind of powerful. I don't know if we can take her on right now. Should we just try to, like, cut you down and put you out of your misery or something?
A little bit of silence. Oh. Oh, interesting.
Oh, God.
A little bit of silence, and then you hear. She is only as powerful as you allow. She is untended because no one will stand up to her. Everyone is afraid of her. Destroy her, and we can finally.
Well, shit.
A little bit of time goes by, and a different voice in the whispers says, in the midst of a bunch of other whispers, you hear, destroy her, and you destroy the problems of Forest Grove.
Why does that seem too easy? It's like my paranoia is that snake that eats its own tail.
You hear a whisper that just goes, "That's disgusting."
Shut up, you're dead. I'm thinking. Look, I will probably do it. Hopefully, I can talk the others into helping me. If not, I'll take her down with me.
You hear another whisper say, "You're alive. You don't have to whisper."
I thought it was the preferred method, and I don't know how good her hearing is.
Good point.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm losing it. Awesome. So, how much longer in my watch?
That covers about all of it, probably. You have to wake up Eldred.
Let's wake up Eldred.
Okay. You wake up Eldred, he's like, huh? Oh, okay.
It's your turn for watch.
Okay.
So you'll probably start hearing whispers from the possible corpses that are hanging up there.
What?
They yeah, you're awake now, right?
Unfortunately, yeah, a lot more than I thought I would be, but okay.
So I don't know about Gaius, but Reed heard whispers, but Trumpet heard something too. And unless I am completely out of my mind, which is a good possibility,
Your words,
Um,
not mine.
I know it's all good. We you might hear from our friends in the trees asking us to the so we might need to get ready for a fight tomorrow if you want.
Oh, well, that's good information to have. It'll help me decide what spells to cast, then study.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, shit.
Hey, did you get your information yet? I know you aren't telling us what you asked for, but
No, I don't think it'll happen for a little while, I get the feeling.
that's just fucking weird. Why would she make a deal but then not break the deal if she hasn't even given you her part of the deal to begin with?
In this particular case, it actually makes sense.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. I will try to go back to sleep. They will try talking to you. You can talk back to them, apparently. It's kind of weird. Um, have a good watch.
So you're going to wake me up and leave me with that. Okay.
What they're friends for?
Yay. Okay, good
Thanks.
night.
Good night.
So, you all wake up little bit by little bit as Eldred's there studying, scratching his head, studying.
I look
How'd the
up.
rest of the night go?
How was your watch, Eldred? Did you hear anything?
Uh, just the wind, actually.
Hmm.
Who else heard the whispers?
Oh, I did.
Oh yeah, totally.
I did.
Yep.
Did anyone else talk back to the whispers?
No. I may or
You
may not
talk
have
back.
been propositioned in my nightmares, but that's not the whispers thing.
Ew.
From
Of
them?
course. No. What? It's insane.
I think there's bodies up there.
You think?
Pretty sure. And can everyone huddle close? Because I don't know how strong her hearing is. they want us to take her out.
Of course.
And when I said, hey, she's kind of freaking powerful, I don't know that we can do that, they said something weird. They said, oh, I hope I get this right. She's only as something like she's only as powerful as you make her. No one's stood up to her yet. So we should try.
I can't stand up any higher, though.
I'll
It's
give
not
you a
a
point of
literal
inspiration for
thing.
that, Reed.
It means to face them and fight as opposed to let them keep doing the bad things. I mean, they said to you that she would do to us what they did to them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it's a trap, but they actually said to me, and yes, it sounds like a trap, but all the problems in Forest Grove would go away if she were.
Mm.
Well, I think this is a party vote kind of situation.
Oh,
Duh.
jeez.
I'm for it.
I mean,
I'm
wait.
for it if guys
We gotta think.
for it.
Wait. Strategy thought here.
Mm-hmm.
We still were thinking about getting the pumpkin, which may or may not be Veronica.
Or
What
it could
if we
just be
got
her.
the pumpkin, someone ran, and then.
I don't necessarily want to have this altercation in the deep woods where everything else was fighting us.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
And shit gets lost in there real easy.
By the way, Paul, how do we feel after our sleep?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, do any of us have more hit points than we did? Like, have we slept off any of the bullshit damage?
You have. You just do. You don't feel real rested, but you have healed.
Okay.
You haven't
good.
you haven't taken on a point of exhaustion or anything like that. But you feel like if your sleep was any more rough, you probably might have.
Are we healed back as in a long rest?
Yes, you are.
Very good.
So, if we're going to do the thing, like, I like your idea, Bunch Trumpet, of thinking about, but I guess we should probably yay or nay that first before we start speculating on what we could do. I guess that'll depend on.
Eldred says, I'll do whatever everybody else wants to do.
I mean, we don't want to.
This is the most passive group ever.
No.
We don't want to go into a
sorry,
rage.
nobody asked. I'm with Nikita on this one.
We don't want to get into a rage, get trapped in a cage, and start smashing pumpkins, because then, you know.
How long did that take you to think up?
Gross. Gross. It's all gross, and you're all terrible people.
And despite all your rage, you're still just a reed in a cage.
And I'm just
your
a mage.
rabbit is. Yes. Okay. How about I go and at least get the pumpkin out so it doesn't get damaged in the fight, just in case?
We're making a wild speculation that is her. When Mama Tar gave us that vision thing, the girl was like by herself. She wasn't pumpkined. I don't know where that now.
Well, wait, did we see her?
I can't honestly remember.
Did we see her, or did Mama Tar just say she's by herself and she's okay?
Not around other people.
And to be fair, I mean, the Baba could have been wearing the skin in the town at that time.
Speaking of, okay, hold up a second. Gaius, she was on your
Mm.
chest last night?
Oh,
Yeah, hey. Yeah, Reed. Yeah. Oh, yeah. My experience was wildly more disturbing, I think, because she wants to
because
have a
there
kid.
was no dead man skin.
Yeah, you know what? I want to say my experience was worse. You
You're
can't
gonna own it.
devalue my opinion. This is my perspective, and I felt attacked. And I'm not cool with that.
My
So you're
apologies.
heavily traumatized then.
Yes.
No, I'm heavily pissed. I'm not degrading Reed's experience. I'm just also saying I understand, and
So
I agree with
go ahead.
Nikita on her.
Craziness.
It's not
Because
crazy.
I know it sounds fucking crazy.
It's not
So,
crazy. Maybe suicidal, but not crazy.
so here's my thinking. I can
Mm-hmm.
go in. I will offer the marble for the pumpkin.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Either way, let's say she takes it. I come back out with the pumpkin. We then fight her, or I don't come back out with the pumpkin, and hopefully we can get the pumpkin away from her. If she takes the bauble, we can get it back from her once she's fucking dead.
I'm less concerned about the bauble, and I'm more worried that you have an overly large fixation on a pumpkin that may or may not be a person.
That is valid. Um, my backup plan is basically if it looks like we're losing, I light the candle and you all run like hell.
Yeah, what does that do exactly?
You said it
I
was
mean,
super evil.
yeah, that's not. I mean, I have a deck of magic cards that, for all that I know, could destroy this very world. Reed, would you like to pull one out and see what happens?
No.
Basically, I'm kind of counting on it summoning something big, bad, and ugly, and it wipes out anything in the near vicinity, myself
That's
included. Which is
yeah,
no, you
no,
all
I don't.
run.
Yeah, no, it's listen. No, just we'll just say no to that one. You,
We
I
need
could
to.
imagine we could make a giant like machine where I like pendulum swings, it hits some dominoes, it rolls down a thing, hits a couple other things. As water pours into a cup and then lights a match, which then lights the candle. And we could be far away after all that nonsense happens.
Oh,
I think the magic can see through an inanimate thing lighting it and Nikita lighting it.
Mm,
Unless Nikita starts off this machine that I feel like has been invented by the wizards, the Rube of Goldberg.
yes. Ah, you've heard of them,
Yes.
mighty wizards.
duh.
His magical phrase is okay, go!
We'll see what happens.
And this too shall pass.
Listen, I'm all for it. I don't know if sending you in alone to haggle for a pumpkin is where we should start it.
If I had a gold piece for every time I heard that line, says Eldred.
Yeah.
Where do you think we should start? This strategy is not my thing. I'm very, yeah.
I
Well, you
think,
can.
sorry,
Yes.
if I
What's
may,
up? No, go ahead. Yeah, please.
one way or the other, get the pumpkin out of there, even if it's by taking it and running out with it, luring her outside, away from her hut. Because she's clearly willing to go out of it for certain things. Unless, of course,
certain-
we send Gaius in as a honeypot. I apologize. Everyone's trauma is valid. Anyway,
Not laughing.
I feel
I'm
like
not laughing.
nope, this is serious.
Yeah, there are
I say we
corpses
get the
around here.
pumpkin
I could
out
just
and she'll
animate some
follow.
zombies and have them just kick the door down. And
Do it. I
Let
didn't
the
know you could do
bodies hit
that.
the floor.
All right,
Let
Mike.
the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the
We could give that a shot.
yeah, it's just I don't feel cool about that one. That I happen to know that for some reason. It's an option I do have though for some reason. I don't know
Wish
why
we
I
had
was
like a
given that option.
boomerang knife that would just cut each of their lines down.
Boomerang knife or a glaive. Anyway,
Mm,
we're getting sidetracked. We
Yeah,
do
sorry.
the thing. If you really
so
want to go
what?
and see if you can haggle for the pumpkin, Nikita, go ahead. Um, what if it works, and what if it doesn't? I guess are the two scenarios we have to plan for. Are you just going to be like,
Um,
no, okay, and then grab and then try to run out? I'm almost certain that door's not going to open for you.
yeah,
You're gonna
me
run out.
running. I am not built for speed.
Yeah.
And
Wait.
my
Oh,
leg's
I have
really
an idea.
small.
I got an
What's up,
idea.
Reed?
Maybe, maybe Eldred could do his invisible thing and go in with you, and keep the door open, or something else invisible. Can he make himself disappear, Eldred? Can't you do that?
I sneak like you. That's about it.
Not magic sneak.
Oh no, no. I'm not that knowledgeable. I can't do that.
Okay, never mind. I thought I had an idea.
I think it works, but maybe if we use you, Reed, you sneak in behind me because Eldred doesn't really hide well behind me. And then if she says no, you grab the pumpkin, get the hell out. I will just charge her, and then y'all
Yeah.
can.
Mm,
Okay, I'll do that if you want.
I mean, guess we can try.
Okay. It sounds like a plan of some
Fuck
sort.
it.
You
Oh
got the best
god!
plan. What?
I mean, they set the whole house on fire from the outside and just wait for her to run out and then kill her.
Oh,
It's an
okay.
option.
Except for, unless my weird neurosis with the pumpkin is accurate.
It could be accurate. I don't know. I.
You're up.
Uh,
Yep.
Good morning.
Yep.
Good morning, starshine.
Little boy, come and see me.
uh, no, thank you.
Okay. He'll be there in a
No.
second.
It's
Not
part
second.
of our bargain. I'm trying to give you your due.
Yep. Just 1 second. Turns around, looks at the party. It's literally do or die right now. Do we just go on with the hag thing, or do we just
Uh,
we
Fireball?
we seven samurai this right now?
I
don't know
can
what that
cast
means.
Firebolt at the house if you want me
Hmm.
to, or is that too obvious at me? Like, what do we do?
Well, we just get close. Some of us aren't ranged attackers like you and I, Butch Ruppet. We need to close
All
the
right,
distance.
I'll go in
How
with
far are
Reed
we
then.
away from the hut, Paul? Just like
You're probably about 30 feet away, maybe. You're like in
Okay.
that little area between some of the pikes.
So yeah, so like Reed and Nikita could make it there in the first round of combat, give or take.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
well,
Jane has requested that Reed come in to finish the one part of their bargain.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I'm-
So,
I'm sorry. Is her name Jane?
yeah, Bile Jane. Jane Bile.
Oh.
Bile Jane.
Bile
Oh.
Jane.
This character, so hey, Reed. So we're all good with this, right? All right, Reed. When you walk up to her and then sneak attack her. That's the signal we go. Are you cool with that?
Sure.
Are you cool with this?
Yeah. Okay.
Nikita's gonna
sounds
be like
so
right
cool with
behind
it.
you.
I'm so cool with this. Okay.
Hey, hey, have faith. And as he touches you, you have been you get the aid spell, which increases your maximum hit points to 5. You got this, little buddy. I believe in you. And so does
I will be
Bacchus.
right behind you, Reed.
Okie dokie. I'm coming.
Okay.
Also, yeah, we're all just one big happy. And touching Nikita and Butt Trumpet, they also get the aid spell attached
Okay,
to them
so
as well.
that's
Gaius
Plus
gave the
5 hit
party
points.
AIDS. It was right there! Right there! And we're terrified!
I'm coming.
For some reason,
Okay.
For some reason, that felt inappropriate, Butt Trumpet, but I don't know why in the context of our world.
Nikita, what are you doing?
I'm prepping.
Okay.
I'm ignoring the AIDS comment, and I'm just like, okay, I'm fucking getting ready for Reed to walk up there.
Okay.
I turn around. Is she on the porch?
No. You just hear from inside the hut.
The call was coming from inside the hut.
Is the door open?
It opens as you come up the steps.
Okay. I
Well,
approach. What can I see through the doorway?
You see firelight.
before Reed goes in, guys definitely just kind of like gestures to the rest of the party, and we'll just kind of like start moving up.
Okay.
Like a
Or at least I do. I
Scooby-Doo
don't know
group.
if anyone. Yeah.
Okay. Nikita, you wouldn't be there, I don't think,
Okay.
because that would change things.
Okay, yep.
Okay. Okay. Do you go in there, Reed?
I stay in the doorway and look around. Is she at the table or?
Yes. She's standing at the side of the table.
I say to her, "Is there a way I can have a friend with me this time?"
This
Before I
won't
talk-
take long, child. I'm just looking to give you what you wanted.
Okay.
Come
walk over by
to
the
me.
I'll walk over by the side of the table.
Okay, she steps next to you. She's towering over you and says, I have been looking forward to this, to giving you what you asked for. I can feel your little body quivering next to me as you wait to learn about this. And she starts tracing the gem in your on your forehead with her long outstretched finger.
Please don't do that. You can just tell me.
She then takes the finger away from the gem, and this big hand kind of cups your cheek and says, you wanted to know what the gem was. It is a shard of an interdimensional lodestone. Does that help? Does that mean anything to you? Does that explain things?
Well, I really wanted to know what it's doing in my head. If it's going to do anything to me.
Oh, we could work out a deal for that as well, I'm sure. And her hand kind of caresses your cheek, and she leans down towards you.
Is the door shut? Did it?
The
did it
door
shut
shut behind you. She said, perhaps for the bright sun in your eyes that will not shine quite as gold as it did before.
I don't think I should make any more deals. Can I? It's kind of. I don't feel. Can I open the door? I don't feel so good.
Are you sure? She leans in and says, we could probably discover quite a bit about you and your gem.
I feel like you already know, and you're just trying to not tell me to get something from me, and I don't want to do that anymore. And I think I just want to open the door.
Okay, well, I've done my part of the bargain. You're
Yes, thank you.
free to leave, young man. But we will see each other again. I look forward to that. And she leans forward and takes that hand and up, and the nail circles the stone once more, and then just kind of trails down the edge of your nose, and she just kind of softly cackles to herself. Oh, yes, we will see each other again.
Okay, I am going to get to the door if I can.
Yep. And it slowly opens.
I will. I look out. Do I see people nearby?
Give me a perception check.
13.
Out in the darkness, out past the porch, you see what might be some figures, but that's about it.
Like, for some reason, I just can't see out there.
Well, it's dark. And where they are, it's dark. There's a little bit of firelight in the distance, and you think you see the shape of some of your friends, but it's a little dark. And that's just an okay roll. It's not a great roll.
I glance back at the Baba. What is she doing?
She's just looking at you, smiling. Is there anything else you want, child? Perhaps some candy? The bacon we talked about?
As much as I do want bacon, now.
It's everlasting bacon.
No, thank you. I do.
All
you know what?
a growing boy could desire.
No. Maybe. Can I? Maybe I could trade. I really like pumpkins. Can I trade my lantern for your pumpkin?
A lantern for that pumpkin? Oh no,
pumpkins
child.
don't
That's
last that
a
long.
special pumpkin. That's not an ordinary pumpkin.
Oh.
But come in, sit, and the door slowly shuts again. We'll discuss the pumpkin. It can be yours very easily. Maybe for just your memory.
Oh.
Or
I
maybe
need my memories.
Your point of view.
No, I should really go back outside.
Okay, the pumpkin will be here if you change your mind. It could probably be of good use to you. If you're heroes, like you say, this could be very useful to the likes of you. Come, take a
Okay.
look. Feel
Okay.
free.
At the pumpkin?
Sure.
Sure.
I
It looks
have
really neat.
nothing to hide.
I go over to the pumpkin.
Okay. It is a jack-o'-lantern.
Mm-hmm.
Give me one more perception check, or no, make it an investigation check, please. But because you're right up on top of it, take it with advantage.
All right. So 17.
Very good. Okay. This is a good-sized pumpkin. It's got the standard jack-o'-lantern face. There is a fire inside. Out of the top is a thick pumpkin vine that comes out behind the pumpkin and kind of has planted itself between the boards of the table. The thing that you find interesting is inside the pumpkin. You don't see a candle. You don't see anything but a flame that's just burning inside the pumpkin, seemingly without source. And
Does it look like the vine is a top to it that comes off? Like somebody cut open
Yep.
Oh, okay.
And as you look, you hear behind you, "Show him, you little shithead. Show yourself to him." And the vine lifts up in the top. The little cap of the pumpkin comes up, and you see it all. The light comes out and reflects upwards. Goes back down. You see it go in and twist a little bit, and then the entire pumpkin raises up and turns itself one way, turns itself the other way, and then shows you the bottom, and then goes back down and just smiles at you.
Wow. That's not. I thought it was just a pumpkin.
Oh, I told you, that's far more than just a pumpkin. It's far more than just a jack-o'-lantern. There's a lot to that. And believe you me, if you are a hero, this is the sort of thing that can come in handy down the road.
How would a pumpkin help me?
Oh, all manner of ways, but it's not just a pumpkin. It's magic. Are you familiar with magic, little boy?
Not really, although I do travel with the two wizards, but I don't know much about it myself.
Think of how important you would look to your friends if you were able to work out a deal for the likes of this pumpkin. Imagine how they'd look at you down the road if it saved one of their lives for you. You would be the hero among heroes.
Well, that's very tempting, but it sounds like the price is very, very high. I don't think...
We haven't even talked price. I've
You talked
thrown
about
a
my
couple
memories.
things at... Yeah, but people make new memories. Your point of view. How about a day? You give me one day.
What do you mean? Like I have to work for you for a day?
Something like that.
No, I shouldn't. I should really talk to Gaius.
That's understandable. but it'll be here if you change your mind. I have other things.
No,
I
I should
have the
I should-
bacon bag.
I really shouldn't. I should. I'm just gonna go outside now. But thank you.
You're very welcome, child. You walk towards the door.
Yes.
As you get close to the door, you hear her say, I know we will see each other again, child. I look forward to it very much. And the door opens.
Okay. All right. As I get in the doorway, how far away from the doorway is she? Is she like 10 feet away?
10 feet. 10 feet probably sounds about right.
All right. I will call outside. I will call out Gaius's name first. Just loud enough so that if he's nearby, he will hear me.
Okay, all of you see the door to the shack open up, and you see Reed step into it. And what do, Reed?
I call out. It's hard to see out there. Gaius?
Yeah.
Now? Yeah.
Shh.
I'll
yeah.
charge.
Okay.
Well, fucking yeah. That's it.
Hopefully, I have a little bit of surprise.
Caw.
Okay, and with the rolling of initiative, we will call that an evening.
Well, it's been fun playing with everybody. The new characters will be rolling in 3 weeks. Should be interesting.
Okay, so thank you everyone for joining us. Just a quick note, next Sunday, we have a number of people traveling because we're going to basically be having the equivalent of a show cast party the night before. Some people might not be able to make it. I know Nikita will be still traveling at that time. But we will have a special guest with Brianna, who plays Vivalda. She will be joining us. Who knows who else may be joining us, if anybody. But we're going to be doing an episode of the Grognard, which is going to open things up to you, the audience, and anyone else who wants to check things out. If you have any questions for cast members, if you have any thoughts you want to share or things you want to ask about the show, about people's characters, about things like that, come join us. Or if you'd like to send them in ahead of time, you can send them to grognardmail@gmail.com, and we will make sure to take a look at them and bring them onto the show. So thank you all for joining us. Tune in next week for the Grognard. Same Grognard time, same Grognard channel. The week afterwards, we will be having the show back to the way it used to be, and starting off with this little bit of combat that the group has meticulously worked down to the second. Same Grognard time, same Grognard channel. See you then.
Hey there, kid! Come and talk to me. I think you're cute. Don't mind that I'm 23.